Good morning, children. How are you? So, where can I put you? There. First thing today. Come in, done normal jobs, just washed this room down. Washing my arms and hands. Now I'm doing this for two reasons right now. One, because I have had a reaction. Oh, I've just thrown hibiscus all over the floor. Two, I don't know whether it was the lube or the cow itself, and I was shoulders deep in, you know, the one that lost the calf. So I'm just making a very conscious effort to keep my arms clean today, but I needed to wash my hands anyway because I'm going to go across now and dry a cow off, and I'm going to take you with me. So I have with me my tubes here. Sorry, I'm not showing you them, I'm just pocketing them. And I also have paper towel, iodine spray, and alcohol wipes. Here. So here is my cow that I want to dry off. Hello, lady. She is fat. She is having twins. Ow, that even hurt my ears. I might even blank that out because it was so, you know. Yeah, she is having twins. So, keeping an eye on her is wow, we need some oil on this, paramount. I have never seen such a fat cow in all my life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my, oh there it is, iodine spray, water. I don't know whether I want some gloves because I'm using iodine. I think the possibility is yes. Yes, I do, even though I have very clean hands because I've just been and washed them, as you saw. Where is it? So I will use, like, this is the bit that I think annoyed me so much. When I dried those cows off, you know, the one that died, I was so thorough, I can't even tell you. I'd put iodine all over her teats, I'd put the alcohol wipes, honestly, I was so thorough. And I thought it was me drying them off badly, and it wasn't. It was me drying them off and trapping the stuff in. I don't know. You live and learn, don't you? But I've just obviously dirtied my hand because I've touched my face. I wouldn't make a good doctor, would I?
We are the superhuman, indestructible, wild party animals. Horizon is changing, new world rearranging. This fear is contagious.
Right, so I have dried her off. So basically I have used antibiotic tubes and I have used normal tubes. And I know a lot of you were saying, oh, use selective dry cow therapy. Do you know what? After killing one, no, I won't. So I've used antibiotic tubes and I have used sealant to stop any dirt getting in. Obviously got iodine all over my arms and hands. Standard, it's like tradition now, isn't it? I am going to run her into this shed, which is actually the calving shed, but she can have a controlled diet instead of turning her out onto grass, which will make her milk harder, if you know what I mean. Did I take a chance and do it without Roy? Am I about to regret it? Maybe. Come on, Letty. I want you in that gate there. Why would you try and climb in a bobcat? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to me? I know. No. Stay there. Am I regretting my decisions? Yes, I am. Good girl, well done. That's better. So Mrs. Beefer Weefer is literally living her best life, eating all of the expensive blend, like loving life, as the only non-Jersey on the farm. So I just need to put that cow into the crush, give her a bolus, bang, give her a bolus, and then get her down into the big shed to start milking. Roy's feeding out again. I can hear him with the cleaning. Those two calves there and her calf need to go up there in a wanna. they can go in a pen together, I think. Actually, no, I think there's... No, don't ride her. She's just been dried off, thank you. It's not acceptable behaviour. What do you think about your new life with the jerseys? Like, she kind of fits in, doesn't she? Sort of fits in. She's going to make a fabulous rug. 716 calved yesterday. And to be quite honest, we were that busy. I said, just leave her in the field, she'll be totally fine. I don't know if you're allowed to do that, but I am doing. So there is three calves in this field now. I just keep taking them in one at a time and processing them through with Roy. But oh my god, it's so cute. I have just risked life, limb and nettling to get a hold of this beauty of a plum from the top of the tree. So happy right now. Nothing better. Is Roy chasing me with a tractor waiting for me to open the gate? Yes. Am I bothered? No. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just what we like to see. Well done, lady. Well done. I figured that all I've shown you so far is anything that I deem interesting, which will be bad carvings, things where I've got my arms shoulder deep in them. And in actual fact, I've missed out all of the 12 calves that were born over the last 2 days that just flew out, landed on the floor, stood up and sucked. The cows went into the herd, calves went into the shed. I got them all sucking. That general boring stuff, I forget to show you because I think it's not interesting. Now, you'll have to tell me whether or not it's desperately boring, because otherwise I just won't show it. And then everyone thinks that everything's constantly going wrong. It isn't. That's a lie. There's 1, 2, they've calved today. 3 in front of me. She's just calved, she's passing her after birth. Everything looks to be absolutely hunky-dory. But obviously, like the newspapers, sex sells, doesn't it? And if it bleeds, it leads, so Ollie Harrison says. And it's very true. The drama sells the video. If I just give you my daily... Just like, oh, don't you choke on that, lady. Don't you choke on that. Is it a little bull? Oh, it's a little bull. Oh, go on, get on, get drinking. What an absolute legend. I don't think they were its first steps. I think it's been stood up before now. I'm actually going to be desperately sad when Anguses start popping out, because the beef breed we've put over them all is an Angus. And we either use sexed Jersey or Anguses. And they're going to be so boring and just black. I love the spotty little calves, I do. However, we have had a few big ones, so I don't know. I love the roan. Is it roan? Like the mottled ones. I think they're absolutely adorable. I can't get enough of them. When you want a reverser, just ask me. No, I don't think there's anything in it. Yeah. Is there any baby birds in there?
Right. I'll go this side.
No, there's no birds in there, but it's kind of cute. I'll leave it up there. When Roy sells you bobcats, so you have to move bales by hand. He said, never get that trailer reversed around there. Is that hard work? Fair hard work, that is. me! Clearly watches my channel. Clearly watches the channel. I'm telling you. If he lands in that field, I would just literally drop down dead. I really would. So this is a little silage pusher to go on the pallet forks on the Bobcat. What we need to do really is get these off. It's been made by a lad in Preston. So I just want to find out how big. They are that big. Lovely. So this little plate comes off. You basically drill a hole, mark it out where you need it, drill a hole through, and then that plate will go on the underneath, under here. And there's your silage pusher. That is nice. Beautiful. And just fits on the pallet fork. Roy was aware it might not be. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely fine. It might have touched a wheel. But if that was the case, we could just move these in, get rid of this one. But actually, it's that high up. It doesn't matter, does it? It's not going to catch. But yeah, super duper duper. So I need to position this right all the way around. Sorry, guys. Luckily, there are lines all the way around, which is very handy for me. Thank you to the concrete yard. So we got this from Hogs. The concrete yard that you see very often in the videos. They're really good neighbours of ours. They live next to, the concrete yard's next to Roy's dad's house. Anyway, we'll do that. We'll drill the holes, get it bolted on. I don't know where Roy's at. He's disappeared. He's leaving this to me. He doesn't know I'm doing this. So I've got it equal all the way around. I'm just going to mark with, I don't know what, something. Let's go and find something to mark with. Beautiful. Well, I'm going to drill some holes where I've marked them out. And we're going to hope that I've done it right. Because otherwise we'll be getting in trouble.
There.
Yep.
Another.
Yes. Just can't make him go in. If he does that, I'll be really cross.
It's got to be a bigger drill bit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I'll go and get one.
Big one.
Yeah, with loads of drill bits. I gotta get a bigger one. I didn't want to make the holes too big because I thought it'd make it, like loose. Do you know what I mean? Get a bigger one. I am, however, quite pleased that Roy couldn't do it either because it means that I'm not completely useless. I have an array of drill bits.
You were never a winner, you were born to lose. You were drunk on the wine and we were missing you. I can remember when you lost your spot.
This one?
Yeah.
If you listen to your head, you lost your heart. So do you let it out or do you let it go? Do you do what you want? Well, you never know. Put a smile on your face like you never cared. Sick of dreaming you could be out there.
Roy said he's just put 3 ton out, 3,400 kilos out. So there's no point in pushing it up. And as well, we need to get rid of this wet SH1T here because it'll push it up and mix it in. So yeah. This is my mum. And I've got it. I've got the thorns for you. But you don't want to walk around. Don't tell Roy. You'll never know. Yeah. Are you joking? It's like a leave notice. Like you're getting on a horse. Yeah, but a horse. Yeah, and then turn your foot round and in there like that. Oh. Right there. Like, look at. Oh. Shake your jeans. Oh. So we've got a portly cow, and I actually thought it was a calving cow. So me and Mum went on a mission in the field and then realised that I should have just looked. It's not a calving cow, it's a cow in the shed. Anywho, I went looking for this cow and she calved 2 days ago and it says cow in distress. So I came to have a look at her and she just looks a little bit sad. She milked at 9:30 this morning, successfully. She's no drop in milk whatsoever. She just looks miserable. So I'm going to, before I do anything, give her a bottle of calcium. She's already had a bolus before she came into the shed, but they are really, really bad for this as a breed. So that is what I'm going to do. Don't put that in your mouth. So she ran away, number one, halfway through her bottle of calcium, and now she is wandering around. I'll keep an eye. Her temperature's fine. Everything about her seems all right. She's now shaking her tail and looking, she's licking at where I've put calcium in. I don't know how to put it in their veins or their milk, whatever that big vein's called. I don't know how to do that. I've never done it. I don't feel confident doing it. I know you dairy farmers do. I know that. And I've seen people do it, but it's just something I've never done. I've never been shown how to do. So I don't feel confident doing it before people ask, because I know a couple of people have asked me in the past on Instagram when I've put a picture up of me giving a cow a bottle of calcium. Why am I not doing it in the vein? Because it's quicker. And also I was told that they can take badly to it if you put it in too fast. So probably Beth, see there she is, look, with the black face. She looks a bit happier, doesn't she? So anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated and I will keep an eye on her. She looks brighter though, doesn't she? You do look brighter. She looks slightly puffy-eyed though. Or is that just... No, she looks slightly puffy-eyed. So Roy is going to... Can he do it? Well, obviously he can. That's a really silly thing to say. Can he use a pallet fork? Yes, of course he can. Let's see how it works. This is a very inexpensive way. We can maybe do with some, like not spacers. Oh yes, that is just a dream. Oh, look, that red rake's been made redundant. He was, I know, he's from basically where I grew up. He is from a place called Longton. I grew up in New Longton and he is from Longton, the guy who made this. Are they on his eBay? They are, aren't they? Oh, he made one for a friend and then he made another one. I will, however, I'll stick his eBay in underneath if anyone wanted one. So like, it was a couple of £100. It's not in the thousands. So I think that's a really inexpensive way for a few £100 to push silage up instead of breaking your back every day. It could probably takes a bit of perfecting, but do you know what? Perfectly happy with it for a first try. Perfectly happy. I have got a parcel. So, sorry. So this stuff, I saw it at Dairy Tech, and the woman was absolutely lovely. And we did a little like display on the Farm in Britain video. Anywho, she sent me a free bottle of it, and I put it in the Bobcat. Now that tyre had been going down for, like years. Honestly, it was a pain in the ass. You will have seen, if you watch my YouTube videos back in the day, how often I had to blow that tyre up. Now, bear in mind, they are expensive tyres. They're not the kind of thing that you just go and pick a new one up. And we didn't really want inner tubes in them either. So, this stuff went in. I was slightly dubious when it did, and I just thought, it's not really going to work. Oh, did it work? Did it work? Anywho, we got rid of that Bobcat, didn't we? We just sold it. So good luck to whoever's taking the tyre off. But I've just got a new bottle of it, and I'm going to fill up this Bobcat's tyres, and also one of the Quabite tyres keeps going down, and it's absolutely painful, especially when we're wanting to whiz around the field looking at calving cows, etc., and you keep having to turn the compressor on. So, yes, they call this a jug, just a jug of it. Honestly, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant stuff. I couldn't even rave about it enough. It actually works, which is unreal. Unreal. So I have just wrote a statement for the, a quote for Farmer's Guardian. And it is about the, that cow's coming. Oh, guys. I have to Jack Sparrow it. God, you take your eye off him for 1 minute, honestly. Honestly. Oh, it's coming out. Oh, that one. I can just tell. Oh God, it's backwards. Oh, jeez. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh, it's moving. Okay, lady, hold your horses. Stay. Oh, I've no ropes. I'm so cross right now. I set my phone down and didn't press record. Honestly. Oh no, never mind. It was a tight pull, but we did it. Hello, big lass. Fuck her off. I ain't recorded none of it. None of it. Like, did a cow even calve if I didn't record it and put it on the internet? I mean, did it even happen? Are you alright, sweet pea? You just sat a long way away from everybody else. Hey? Are you okay in there? Oh. Are you alright? Are you just chilling? That's fine. You're allowed to. Big fat ladies like you have got to chill, haven't they? Hey, we'll keep an eye on you. I think I'll walk this way and sneak through the garden because calves are noisy. Okay. As soon as they hear you, that's what you get. So I'm going to sneak through the garden and get accosted by dogs instead. So the other night, a documentary came out on BBC Two with Brian May about badgers and TB. And farmers all banded together to share their thoughts on social media, and this was my input. So I'll leave the video there, and I'll leave this as the outro. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Love you long time, and I'll see you next time. One farmer's thoughts on the Brian May Badger documentary. I'm Charlotte, and I am a farmer from Cumbria, and these are my cows, and it's very windy. So the opening of the programme with videos of hedgehogs seems slightly ironic, given that badgers are their apex predator. And then following with a statement from Brian that even if it were found that badgers were the problem, he would not be in favour of a cull. I am an animal lover, and I would rather have a healthy, well population of badgers than a very sick one. I would just add that just because a rock star says he doesn't believe something, it doesn't make it not true. While the programme was well-intentioned, it ignored actual statistics that show a clear reduction in BTB in areas where wildlife control is used alongside other biosecurity measures. We are in a hotspot area that has employed vaccination to contain the disease
culling to control it, and then vaccinations again to safeguard against reinfection. We have cleaned up both wildlife and cattle around here, and a healthy population of badgers and cows is surely what we all want. Concentrating on the horror stories and overlooking successful work, I feel, is misleading. Wildlife control being a success isn't a conspiracy theory that's being fed to farmers, as implied by Sir Brian. It is years of research by countless vets and scientists over hundreds of farms and animals. The programme ignored all statistics and peer-reviewed science and chose to look at a singular farm which has gone down with BTB since, therefore undermining the whole production. To imply that slurry is the main reason for widespread infection, to me, is irresponsible and simply not true. Whilst I can see the theory, as a farmer, only applying slurry to arable land and then ploughing it straight away is absolutely not a strategy. It's not needed, nor is it practical to implement into any farming practices. And it actually goes against regenerative farming methods, which I thought a custodian of the countryside like Brian would be all for. Although unpopular, the wildlife control strategy yields very successful results, and teamed with stringent testing and biosecurity measures, decreases breakdowns. Fact. It isn't a revelation, especially to farmers, that the skin test isn't 100% reliable, but it is all we have. I feel the programme was led more by feelings than fact, but I am grateful that BTB, Bovine TV, has been given a platform on mainstream media because that was much needed. So for that, I'm really grateful for the programme.